La, 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 la. Well, I guess if nobody joins me, I'll just start talking. Since I talk to myself all the time anyway. Well, it has been a great week. I had a wonderful vacation, went to California, saw my mom, and my husband and I got to see other family, and we ate out, we slept in, all that stuff. So it was fun. Oh, somebody just showed up. Hello. So I'm just going to be talking about my vacation, talking about all my whips and projects I got going on. I could make so many separate videos, and that's not happening. I'm just going to record all of this at once and put it out there. Oh, I see. I drove somebody away already. But I'm just going to be talking about all the stuff that happened in the last week. And I will be looking forward to any chat or questions, or if you want to tell me about anything in the comments, that would be great. All right, I'm just going to start talking about stuff. Okay, so first up, good news on several fronts. I got a lot of crocheting done while I was gone, and so I have multiple projects to update. But we'll start with, if I can find it, we'll start with, that's not it. We will start with, oh, here it is. Scrubby Sunday, because it's Sunday. So I'm just going to start talking about Scrubby Sunday. Now, I've been making a few things here out of Scrubby and Scrubby yarn and sugar and cream, or whatever cotton I have. And I've made, this is for Starfish organization, Starfish Project. Can't remember exactly what it's called. And there are, I have some ends I haven't cut off. So I will do that while I'm talking. Anyway, so I was making some soap bags, and I'm going to make just some straight washcloths. Like this one's going to be just a washcloth with a band of Scrubby on it. And, some simple stitches, but they work up really quick, so that's nice. And I find my scissors so I can cut loose the ones that are done but still attached. So we've got several done. This one, and this is a soap holder. I'm gonna put some kind of tie on it so that they can be hung or tied closed. Here's another one in the dark brown. I didn't want everything to be completely without flare, so I got a lot of ends to sew in too. So I have quite a few of these done. Just about out of Scrubby for that one, for this kind. So Oh, hi, Marina. Welcome. Um, so I made a small one that can fit a bar of soap as well. Not a huge bar, but or you can just use it as a washcloth. So that one I need to cut off. So yeah, Marina, I am just talking about my current status on all these things. I have a lot of whips that that I've got new status on, and I did some shopping while I was gone. So I have that to show, and I had a Mary Maxim bag show up, so I have that to show. So I might be on here for a while. I thank you for joining me. I will be, and I thank you, Michelle, the crocheting dog mom. She did her giveaway reveal of the yarn she got, and since she posted that, I've picked up several new subscribers, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, anyway, I'm just gonna go through all this stuff. So I'm working on scrubbies and washcloths. So let me just cut this off because yeah, it really was very nice. I think I didn't say thank you though. I should go back and say thank you. Oops, I just undid it because I didn't tie it off. Poo. All right, let me fix that. That'll be exciting if it just kind of all unravels, huh? Where's the yarn? So, Marina, how has your week been? And are you crocheting something right now? Okay, I totally made a mess of this. So now what am I going to do? I am, yeah, I totally screwed that up. So our week has been okay. Not crocheting right now. We're gearing up to get out to the pool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're in Southern California. It's so nice here. It's like 75. I'm so happy to be home. It's so hot in California. But, you know, sunshine. It's nice to have sunshine. There's no doubt about that. Okay, I think I got it. Now it's not going to unravel. Okay, so my little one's done. All right, so that is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I got done, and then I got a washcloth that's about halfway, and I'm just gonna make aw um you know what? I've watched almost nothing this week, and I feel bad. I need to get on that because I didn't see anybody's things for Making Thursday, but we were just doing stuff, and yeah, I was so. I will get back on track with watching my friends that are working on these projects, and I found out my crochet along finished, so I got to finish up that the border on mine so that I can start a crochet along because doggone it, I miss having that project that kind of had a every 2 week follow up. It was nice to do that, and I think it would be fun. It's only 72 where I am, but expecting a heat wave this week. Oh, yeah. We were so glad we got out of town because we saw it coming on the weather report. And I know, I know. I was on vacation, but still, I was thinking, oh, so and so posted. Oh, so and so posted, and I usually like to go see. But yes, I was on vacation. So, I think that's it for my scrubbies that I have. And I will put the information for the Scrubby Sunday in the description box when this thing goes back to private, so I can update the description box with whatever the heck I talk about while I'm on here. So I decided I really like this chocolate colored yarn. Anyway, I'm going to keep working on this. So this is something I have in progress, and I thought while I'm doing this, I'm going to make notes about my projects as well, because my last post about the whips that were taking over and I didn't know my status on anything. I didn't learn anything while I was on vacation. I didn't write anything down. So I'm going to write this one down right now. The cowl I was doing was with Coco's Crochet. She's in Australia, and she was doing a scrap stitch sampler blanket. It was a lot of fun. The last thing they did was the border, but I need to fill my sides out a bit because they're way wonky, because I added, hi Diana, hi Jeanette. Anyway, I just really enjoyed doing that. She released new colors every 2 weeks. And it was just 8 rows. It was really easy to keep up with. So, yeah, I'm thinking something fun like that would be cool. And I'm unraveling something that I started and I'm not really going to do anything with. So just reminding myself if I knew how to do something by memory. So yes, I remembered. So one thing I am thinking about doing, because my cousin was at one of the meals we went to, and she wants to learn some more stitches. My mother-in-law only taught her one stitch, and she says I'm so tired of doing things with one stitch. So yes, Jeanette, what is your question? So I am seriously thinking about, since I have the capability of being able to do one-on-one, like Heather and I did the live. Well, I could actually do a private live, send a private person. How do you start a C2C? Well, corner to corner. A corner to corner is it's you just start with a chain, and then I'm trying to remember exactly, but you start with a chain of like 6, and then you, in the 4th chain from the hook, I could probably do it. Let's see. What color could you see if I showed you? This might be a little dark. We'll try it though. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what she's going to do next year, if it'll be like the same kind of a deal, but she did a stitch sampler. It was nice. It was fun. She makes stuff fun. She's got such a great personality, so. And her dog is adorable. So, okay. I'm just going to chain 6. Now, I'm totally not set up for this, and even if I was set up for this, I'm horrible at crocheting on camera for some reason. Let's see. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 stitches. And I'm going to count. Let me do this backwards. 1. See, the one on the chain on the hook doesn't count, so you count. Let me get closer so you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You find your 4th chain. Okay. And then hook into the 4th chain. Woo. And make a double crochet. Oh, wait, I forgot to wrap first. Yeah. So double crochet. So into the 4th chain, double crochet, and I'm still not on camera. And I'm backwards. And I'm backwards. Hang on. Okay, so I already yarned over once and pulled through, and I am making my double crochet. And then in the next 2 chains, you do the same thing. And then you have your basis for your C2C. And you know what's wrong with this blue yarn is I can't see it in this light. That's exactly right, Marina. Oopsie. Okay. So once you have done that, oh, I think I went in the wrong. Yeah, I can't see in this lighting. Okay. Yeah, once you started it with those 3, then you are going to chain. How many do you chain? 6, I think. Anyway. Yeah, you do your next chain and then you turn. So, yeah, live tutorial would be very good. So you see how you did the chain here, and then you double crochet 4th from the hook, 5th from the hook, 6th from the hook. And then you chain whatever, I can't remember what the pattern says, but you chain X amount for the next part, and you will be turning and going into this loopy on the end, okay? And you'll be putting your next 3 in there. So oh no, what happened to Coco? Diana says for a less holy C2C, chain 5 instead of 6, and chain 2 after you have slipped into a block. Good to know. Yes, it does come out a little bit spacey because of those loops. That's good advice. Okay, I will I'll go check out her channel and see what happened to Coco. You don't have to you don't have to tell me. But oh, I'm very sorry about that. Gosh, she loves that pup too. Okay, so Scrubby Sunday is all updated, and here's my so far take on that. Again, my ends need. I almost got away without writing it down. Okay, let me write it down. Somewhere, where's the pen I stashed in here? All right. Hey, Heather, how you doing? I just finished updating Scrubby Sunday. So I don't have that many made, but I do have a few. And I have another one in the works here. This is just going to be a washcloth. So I'm working on a pile. Let's see. Scrubby Sunday. Weave in ends. I'm making my to-do list. Weave in the ends and finish. Brown washcloth. Trying to keep up with myself, and it's hard work sometimes. Okay, so this is all. I have bought those extra large cotton, so this is what I have left of the two. So I'll make a little, whatever that makes, I'll make that. And I still have plenty of the blue and this one to do. So yeah, I've got loads there. So that's going on. Let me put it back in the bag, and I will get the next thing to show you guys. And I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. We went to a barbecue at a chef's house, and everybody there works in the food industry, which was interesting. Except me, of course, and my mother and my husband. So yeah, the food was great. I have to say. And I had watermelon juice for the first time. That was delicious. All right. Diane learned that tip, and it is less. Oh, I learned that tip. Got it. All right. You guys want to see yarn, right? Okay. We will start with Mary Maxim. Mary Maxim, my delivery arrived the day after I left, of course. So now I get to open it. And now I don't remember what I bought. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, this reminds me. Sorry for the noise. I bought a bunch of stuff on sale, and I forgot I bought the new wool. Mary Maxim came out with woolly yarn, and so I bought some to check it out. Make sure if you place any orders, if delivered by UPS is going out on strike the end of July. Oh, good to know. So we got all the Mary Maxim additives here. And $1.99 yarn I got. So here is, I've never tried this. Ooh, very soft. It is Nako Mona Lisa yarn. $1.99. This one is the color Rust. Oh no, wait. It's the color red. It's the color red. I was going to say, not very rusty. It's nice. 100 grams, 172 meters. So what does that come out to? Like 190 yards. Machine washable, anti-pilling. It's really nice. So that's going to be very nice. So $1.99 on those. 100% acrylic. I don't know if I said that. Wonder where it's made. Does it say? Turkey, maybe? Not sure. Has Cyrillic looking characters on it. I don't know. 2 of those. Yeah, $1.99 all day. All day. Love it. All right, those can go there. What else we got? Animal crackers. Oh, now I got a big bag of stuff. I don't know why those others weren't in there. They were in their own bag. Oh. All right. So I got some of this because I had that pink and green and gray, and then they had, or excuse me, gray and green and blue that I've been making my size inclusive project out of. And I saw the pink, and I know I'm going to have some leftovers of gray. So I'm going to probably make something baby out of all my remaining yarn. This stuff's pretty nice to work with. So it's the Nova. So those were $1.99. All right. Next is Pretty Yarn. I've gotten these in other colors, and it was on sale for $1.99. So I went for, this is by Grindle, and I went for Rust, white, and a black. And I want to do some mosaic work, and these will be great for that. So, and I also need scarves and hats for donation for the fall. So also good for those. So these are Architects standard. They are 100% acrylic. And I cannot find, getting a mystery box of yarn from my daughter. I saw her cleaning out her stash. Before they move, she knows I'm trying to build a stash back. She's excited. Hi, Maritza. Hola. Let's see here. Does it say 100 grams, 156 meters? 100 grams, 156 meters. So 70. So I might be able to make some combination hats, or we'll use it for mosaic. I don't know. We'll do something exciting with that. Thank you for letting us know, Jeanette. Jeanette says that UPS is going out on strike the end of July. So the exciting part for me about this was getting the wool, the Mary Maxim Woolly. It is worsted superwash, and it's a wool and nylon blend. This is, let me see. The choices were purples, teals, and pebbles. So this is the purples. Approximately 210 yards, 70% superwash wool, 30% nylon, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, made in Turkey. And it's a 4 medium, so use like a 5mm hook with it. It's not super soft, but it is very nice. And probably after washing, it's probably going to be really gorgeous. Oh, wait. I don't know what I'm looking at. Teals. What am I looking at? Okay. Yeah, that must be purples. This would be the teals. And this would be pebbles. Actually, all three of these would look pretty good together. How much did I say that was? 210, so that'd be 600 yards. I don't know if I can make something with that or not. I mean, all three together. All right, let's see. Comments. Mystery yarn from her daughter, Ola, from Maritza. Jeanette says she found out from her nephew. He drives for UPS. Marina says, I saw your daughter's video where she was decluttering her yarn stash. Looks just like you. Aw. Diana says, yeah, some said they got an email from Hirschner saying they won't be able to promise delivery of yarn. And Marina, thanks for watching her video. I wish we still lived near each other. I miss sitting and knitting with her. Marina says, you must miss her so much. My daughter, 15-year-old daughter, Sophia, and I are very close. Not looking forward to the day she moves out. Oh, yeah. Both my daughters live far away. Coral in Rhode Island, soon in Ohio, other daughter in New York, and she's in Florida. Wow. Yeah, that's hard. It is hard. Okay. So that was my Mary Maxim haul. And let's see. So oh, that's right. So it was $40 for 21 cents shipping. So if you had a $40 order, I spent $41.08. So I was trying to be very budget conscious. So that is that, because I knew I was going to blow a bunch of money when I went on vacation. So, all right, I am putting this back. Well, actually, let's see here. Let's move this up here, here, and here. We'll have to do a Mary Maxim review on that yarn. I don't know why I really like Mary Maxim. I don't have a rust category in my colors. Oh, I do have one that's kind of close. Okay, you can go over there. Black and white. Okay. Let's see. What do we got next? You guys want to see the yarn from the little yarn shop I went to? It's like I said, it's July. My birthday's in July. Close enough. I could get some yarn. All right, let's see. Where'd it go? It's here somewhere. That is not it. Oh, yeah, I found it. Okay, so hello, Freehandly. What is your first name? I have watched your videos and I can't think what your first name is. If you would let me know, I'd appreciate it. And where are you? Because it looks like you're like in, if I remember right, I was thinking, is she in like remote Alaska, Canada? Where are you? Nisi. Oh, Montana. Yeah, wild and remote. I thought so. Okay. So, all right. First of all, if you know Fiber Fun with Olivia, she lives in the Bay Area in California, which means in the San Francisco Bay Area. And I was going to be fairly close to San Francisco. My mother lives about 60 miles south, something like that. It takes a little over an hour to get to San Francisco from her place. And so I saw her video and she said, oh, I went to a couple local yarn shops. And I thought, oh, I wonder where she went. So I watched her video, and one of the places was not far at all from my mom's house. So I was like, I'm going. So I went to Fillory Yarn in San Jose. They do have a website. They sell online. FILLORY yarn.com. Fillory Yarn. They were really nice. If you're ever there, they have a big table there, and the ladies sit around and crochet and knit. They have a great selection. They had a bunch of samples that they were selling that were beautiful. They have samples of the different yarns all worked up. Okay, first time in a yarn shop. I've bought from Little Knits, but if they have an actual shop I can go into, I don't know it because they're in Seattle and so far they've only shipped to me. So um, I haven't been there during the week when they were, when if it was possible to go in, I could go in. So my first time going in and touching some of these yarns that I see all the time on different channels. So one of the yarns I was interested in touching and looking at was Malabrigo Rios. And yes, I hear Bago Day saying, this is my third favorite yarn or whatever. And I really wanted to see what it was like. And if I liked it, I really wanted to buy some. And that's what I did. So this colorway is called Anniversario. And it's superwash merino wool, worsted weight, approximately 210 yards, 100 grams. Look at this. Is this gorgeous or is this gorgeous? I got 4 hanks. And I am totally making something really cool out of this. I don't know what. I think a big shawl is what I'm thinking. So they are, where's the other one? I mean, it was definitely expensive, but not, I mean, it wasn't horrible. It was $18, I think, per hank. I totally could do that. I do have the yarn winder and the Swift. And they asked if I wanted them to ball it up for me. I'm like, nope, I'll do it. I love doing it. Absolutely. Don't worry about it, Marina. So here are the 4 colorways together. They had more, but I got the ones that I thought were the most closely matched. I mean, this stuff is so soft. Yeah, it seemed like a really good price. So now, the other thing I wanted to get was cotton yarn. And so, she showed me all the cotton and all the different weights and stuff. And I was really looking for some cotton in DK at the smallest and maybe worsted, not any bigger than worsted. And so I went to look at it all, and of course the nicest was the Circulo. And it was so soft and so beautiful. It was so beautiful. The colors, the saturation, and it was just gorgeously soft. And I was totally on board to buy it. And then I looked at the price. It was more for cotton than it was more like it was $25 a hank. And I was like, so no, I didn't get any cotton because the other cottons, once I touched the Circulo, the other cottons felt so not soft. So forget it, I said. So I kept looking and I found a chunky, vintage chunky by Barocco, machine washable blend. It's very soft. It is merino and acrylic and nylon. So 52 acrylic, 40 wool, and 8 nylon. And it is machine washable. So very soft, really pretty. So I thought, well, that's a nice color. What about this color? That's a nice color. What about this color? That's a nice color. What about this color? So, can you guess what I'm going to do? Something ombre. So these are chunky. They are 5 weight, 100 grams, 136 yards. Made in Peru. Yes, they're really pretty together. And I think that um wow. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be ombre. I was thinking maybe a pocket shawl, or I'm not sure. A hood. I was thinking maybe I would make a snood out of this, but then I'm not sure I have enough yarn. So I had to rethink that a bit. I think I'll end up doing a shawl. I don't have unlimited budgets, so I will just, I want something wearable. And these are just so beautifully soft. And anyway, um, so that is what I got at the little yarn shop. And spent a little over $100, which isn't too bad. So especially, I feel like I really got a good. The chunky was $8 a hank, so that the prices seemed pretty good. So yes, yeah, because it's my desk is next to the window, and during the winter, it's cold. So yeah. True. That's true. I could. So I was very happy with that little yarn haul. And I have worked on a lot of my projects while I was gone. So I will show you some of that stuff too. We find. All right, I'm going to blow my, I'll have to do a review of the pattern for my size inclusive, but I want you to see what I've done. In fact, that's why I'm wearing this white shirt. It's done. My size inclusive top is complete, except you're not going to believe this. I haven't woven in my ends. I know you're shocked. Okay. So I'll try to keep the ends not showing when I put this on. But let me model it for you. I do have issues with the size of it and issues with the pattern, which I'll talk about in my review. But for now, I'll just show you what I did, how it ended up. It's all hooked up in the back. That is my Cosmos blouse. Goes down to just over the top of my bum. And gathers there. Could actually, I'm probably going to seam it up more because this is just so gaping. But yeah, I'm very proud of this. This is my first wearable. So it feels wonderful on. In fact, I'll just keep wearing it. Marina, you're far too efficient for me. Marina has trained herself to weave her ends in as she goes. Well, I don't mind weaving in ends, which is hilarious because I never do it until the end. But I really don't have a problem with sitting there and sewing all the ends in. It's a kind of a meditative process for me. So thank you, Heather. I am so happy, and thank you, Nisi. I'm really happy with this. So this was made with the same Nova yarn, and my size inclusive. I always post the pattern. I used a free pattern from Hobie, and yeah. um I'm really glad it's done. There's a little detail around the edge where I single crocheted all the way around all the edges, and but I'm just really happy it's done. I kind of thought I'm never gonna finish this. It's too big of a project, but I did it, so I'm really happy with that. So let me put that on my list, though. Weave in ends, size inclusive, and make video review. I'm just teasing you, Marina. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I got something else to show you. I have been busy, you guys. I thoroughly enjoyed the time with my mom. We went berry picking. We went out to eat a few times. We had a birthday celebration for a friend of the family who's it was on his own for his birthday. So we went to breakfast and had the plan was to play games together, but that part didn't happen. But my mom loves to play games. She has game night at her house, or she used to. Oh, let's see. I just noticed I'm a moderator. You don't have to be a moderator. It's okay. I just had, when we were hosting together, I had put you in. I didn't know where you had, if you had to be somewhere. So I had listed you there. Don't worry about it. Marina, yeah, I don't mind it now either. Diane, we're in the minority. Oh, I'm not that efficient, just out of necessity. And free. Nisi says I weave in as I go, but if I make a mistake, it's hard to find where I weaved it in. Oh, yeah. So I could see where that would be a problem. And Diana says I can't handle ends dangling. Drives me crazy. I tend to weave in too early and have issues frogging if needed. Me too, Joanne. It's meditative for me now. I just need to get in gear and focus on my projects and get some things done. No, I wasn't expecting you to. I would have told you I was going live if I was expecting something. Don't worry, Heather. Don't worry. Okay. I put you on there ages ago and it's fine. Don't worry. All right. Guess what I've been working on? My Hexie cardigan. So when I left for California, I only had a 12-row Hexie cardigan. Hexagon. It's like I had to choose my words. How do I say this? I I only had 12 rows of a hexagon done. So basically like this. Whoops, I pinned it together so I could size it. Okay. So, oh, there's another one in there too. Hang on. Okay. All right, there we go. So I had one of these made when I left. Now I have two made, and one of them. So then I like put all the seams together with stitch markers, and then I had my mom measure everything so that I could figure out what I needed to do to have it fit me when I'm done. So as a result, I have half of it. I've worked up this sleeve up to here. So the sleeve is together, and I've added some rows of halves and double crochets to put that together. And then the front has a nice, what do you call that? Selvage? I don't know. Edging? I don't know. And this will be like a flip collar here. And then it goes behind the neck, as you can see, and past the sleeve seam to the back center. And I have put several rows in the back center. And this will entail probably 2 more rows, and then it can be seamed to this one. It was very nice having you here, Nisi, and I hope you have a great evening. Oh, Kay's here. Bye, Nisi. Take care. So I've got quite a bit done on this part. Now what's left is to duplicate the sleeve seam and the front on this one, as well as adding, I think 2 more rows here and putting this on, seaming the back together. And then I need to work on the sleeves, and I have not determined yet how I'm going to reduce the sleeves, whether I'm going to make them 3/4 all the way down. I just haven't worked out my details yet on that. I need to think about, what I'm most likely to wear. So, yes, this is Mary Maxim yarn, and it is the colorway Santa Fe. Is that right? Santa Fe? I have a band. Wait, because I have more of it here. I ran out of yarn. That's why I stopped working on it while I was gone. I didn't bring enough yarn to finish. Okay, this is Aspen, Mary Maxim Aspen. And Hot Springs. I don't know why I said Santa Fe. I'm sorry. It's Hot Springs. And it's Aspen yarn. So it's very soft. It's a 5 and a 5 weight. It's very soft and it's lovely. It doesn't feel quite as soft worked up as it feels on the skein, but I believe that once it has been, washed and blocked, it'll be plenty soft. So I have made serious progress on this one. So you guys, that means that it's conceivable that I'll have 2 wearables ready before too long, which to me kind of blows my mind. So, because the only wearables I've made so far were scarves and hats. So at least that were successful. So I'm super excited to keep working that one. And let's see if there's anything else. Not that. Oh, well, there is, but I'll do a separate video on Thursday for things we're making Thursday. And last but not least, the super secret project. And I know my granddaughter would never watch this far into the video, so I'm safe talking about this. So I have 4 made of this watermelon. I have 1, 2, but they're not big enough. What happened? I must have changed hook size. See, I gotta write these things down. Like, are you kidding me? Look at the difference in size between these. I had to have changed hook size. didn't take the completed ones with me when I went on my trip. And yes, the hook was separated from the project. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to have to redo that square. I can see that. So that one's not done. And of course, these probably aren't done either. Let's see how they size up. That is smaller than those, but these are smaller also. They're all the wrong size. I finished my daughter's hexagon cardigan, but left mine unfinished. All the pretty projects to start. I know. Such a problem. So I was starting to imagine that I might get this done for her birthday, which is the end of the month. But no, that won't be happening. But I did get another color started, but now that I know I'm using the wrong hook size, what does it matter? So I'll have to figure out what hook size I used on these. Heartbreaking. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so we got Super Secret. That one, determine hook size. That's on my to-do list. Oh, good, Kay. I'm happy to know I am not the Lone Ranger on that one. So, like I said, I'm not going to do the update on my things we're making Thursday, but I will say I saw so many finished projects, and mine is not finished and probably won't be. So. It's easier for me to get crochet finished on a deadline, or if it's for someone else, apparently. Yeah. Well, that's okay. You know what? I just love to crochet, and yeah, I definitely need to keep track of my hook sizes. That was just ridiculous. You know what happened to me? And I still don't know where the hook is. I wonder if it's over in that container over there. But I was looking for my 6mm hook. Not 6.5, not 5.5, 6mm. Couldn't find one anywhere. That happened before I went on vacation. Probably about 4 days before I went on vacation. I needed a 6mm hook. There wasn't one anywhere. I turned over every rock I could think of. Couldn't find one at all. I ordered 3, I think 3 on Amazon and just got them in here because it's like, that's ridiculous. So someday it'll show up. But yeah, definitely. Well, and I've got these, I keep them in bags and stuff. I should tie it to the bag. Don't worry about things we're making Thursday. I finished one, then took it apart to make a second one. I have no idea what I'm going to do the last 2 weeks. Well, I was thinking that when or if I finished the raffia one, that I would make one from cotton and then maybe one from acrylic as well. So, yeah, my hands don't love the raffia either. I will show you the product I'm using is this. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not loving to the hands, that's for sure. And I just find I have to make big stitches so it's not hard on my arms as well. I don't have enough cotton in one color. That sounds like color work to me. You should do some color work. So, use acrylic. Like all the Garys. A mini thread hat. Oh, that would be great. Things we're making Thursday. Yeah, the raffia hats. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. Let's see. And then I got this recycled cotton macrame. Macrame. This might make a good hat too. It's kind of chunkier. I might consider that as well. Triple or quadruple thread hats. There you go. There you go. Well, let's see. What else we got to talk about now? The one on your community post. The gray ombre is red heart. I gotta find something to crochet while we talk. Let's see. I don't know. KK, you should join us for things we're making Thursday. She's busy doing Christmas in July right now, but maybe next month. Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen KK's posts about Christmas? That's a great series you guys are doing. You should be very proud. It's a good series. They've been doing, I haven't seen every day, but I've seen, I think, 3 or 4 days out of the first 9 so far. I was on vacation, sorry. And let's see. I saw scrunchies one day, and I just can't even remember. Raffia's Santa hat for Florida. That'd probably work. What did I do with? Oh, I know. I think I know. Here we go. I remember the one thing I have going on here that I can do while I'm talking to you guys. Here we go. I can finish my washcloth. If I can find the right hook. Yep. Oh, that's so funny. Now I can't find a 6.5 millimeter. That's not it. I might save my raffia for a bag and use cotton for things we're making Thursday. Yeah, that'd be cool. My 6.5 millimeter must be in the house. Huh. All right, you guys, let's see. So, yeah, if you have a channel and you want to join us doing things we're making Thursday, you just email Strings and Threads. If you want to join on Facebook and post your makes on there, there's a Facebook group, and we all mention it in our descriptions every week. So you should be able to find that as well. I'm sorry, I'm distracting you guys, but I can't find my 6.5mm hook, for Pete's sakes. Oh, wait, here's one. Yay! My furls. Pretty sure that's what I was using on this. Oh, maybe it was this one. Guess we'll find out. So, what else do you guys want to talk about? Who's going on vacation this year? Anybody? Okay, while you think about that, let me tell you what I was thinking about. So I started talking about this early, and I started talking about it earlier. Sorry. My cousin wants to learn some more stitches because my mother-in-law only taught her one stitch. She was raised by my mother-in-law from 14 on, and she taught her one stitch. And so I decided that I was going to offer her, if she wants to meet one-on-one, I will use YouTube to do like a private session, her and I, basically making her my co-host on a live like this, but it doesn't get published. To people, and then she and I can show her, talk her through how to do some of the stitches that she wants to learn how to do. So I thought that might be cool. And also maybe help me figure out how to do more stitch tutorials and stuff. I have to work on my camera angles and all that. I do have a terrible time with that. So I got to work all that out. Also, I was considering doing reviewing some things like there you go, Marina. Yeah, Marina, come on. We don't leave. Everyone comes here on vacation. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, she lives in California, so there's no way she would come on a live with me in public. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. So, I do have a Facebook, but they don't let you start Facebook handles with numbers. So, my Facebook is actually to Crochet Curious, TO Crochet Curious. So, and if you want to be friends on Facebook, you could always do that. I don't have very many people I'm connected to. So, K and K, you guys are in, aren't you guys in like West Virginia or somewhere? Is that right? Going to Gen Con in Indianapolis. It's a board role-playing gaming convention. I'm teaching a class there on how to make my dragon head dice bag. That is awesome. That is awesome. You could do that if you want to. We wouldn't mind. Don't worry. We won't make you do anything, Marina. You know, that's one thing my cousin was remarking on. She goes, I watch your videos sometimes and you just are so natural. You don't seem nervous or anything. And I just said, that is just who I am. I'm just not concerned with whether people like me or not. Heather, that is just really awesome. You're getting a lot of encouragement there. Indianapolis, Indiana. I wonder, Gen Con, I wonder if that's the one that, what is her name? Oh, goodness. One of the other content people is going to a big show. Yeah, Marina. So you just let your daughter do all the talking. Okay. It appears I sized up. So I'm going to take this out and put a 6mm on there. Maybe this is what I wanted a 6mm for. Oh, Marina. Uh, you know what? Doesn't matter to me. I think you're wonderful. You have been so sweet and supportive. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you. So I just really want you not to beat yourself up. Yeah, I love your spirit, lady. So, and I won't have you talking bad about you. So Aaron went to Gen Con. I am so far out of that industry. I don't know anything about it. No worries, Marina, no worries. You are welcome on my channel anytime. So, has anybody else got a work on the hook they're doing? Diana, you did a live. That's awesome. Listen, Diana, I am looking for people to do lives with me. So, if you want to get together. All right, KK, thank you for coming around. Have a wonderful evening. Well, obviously, I do find other content creators inspiring because otherwise I wouldn't be here doing this because I just started in the very end of December, January. When did I start? Gosh, I don't even remember now. The end of December, I think. Yeah, I was going to wait till the new year, and I pulled the trigger sooner. Jeanette says, I'm working on prayer shawls for the cancer center. Bless your heart, lady. Oh, by the way, my mom has to have radiation treatment. So we're going to find out this week what the deal is with that. We'll have a virtual appointment on the 13th, which is what? Thursday, I think. So, yes, I will find out more then what their expectations are and how many times she has to have treatment and all that. Hi, Kai. I didn't know you were there. Making the second sock of my first pair ever. Cool. Well, now that I know you can crochet socks, I am going to make some. All right, Heather. So Heather's going to be cooking dinner for the boys, and Kai says, I hope you enjoy Indy. Heather, I grew up in Indiana, enjoyed our trips there. She says, I'm going to stay on, but the teenage boy beasts are hungry, so I'll be cooking while watching. And Kai says, I am making the second sock. And Heather says, I've been to Gen Con a zillion times. Love Indianapolis. Okay, I got the right. I think I'm on the right. Yeah, that looks good. Just talked my husband into ordering pizza. I admire that confidence, Joy. Well, thank you. I try not to be too blasé about it because I recognize that not everybody, feels that way. So, it's just, I don't know. There's something in me that is unafraid of public speaking. So, well, Kai, I'm glad you joined us. Are you knitting or crocheting those socks? And I'm very happy you don't have second sock syndrome. I am working on my washcloth. So Diana says, I have to knit them 2 at a time because I do get second sock syndrome. Well, I don't knit, so, but I am intrigued. I want to make socks, not just like slippers, although I haven't made those yet either. But you know, my list of first time makes is so long. The only thing I've made multiple times is hats and scarves. So, and now washcloths and soap sacks. You know what I want to make? Bag O' Day has a pattern. I bought the kit because from Mary Maxim because um, I wanted to support Crystal at Bag O' Day, but also because I want to make a tablecloth out of pieced together leaf motifs. Marina says, I was thinking of trying crocheted tube socks. It would be more like house slippers because they would be thick. Kai says, they are crochet. That is why I'm making myself do the second one right away. Good for you. Yeah, we'll have to find a good pattern, Marina. My boss knits and she does all these difficult things. Oh my gosh, she made a beaded shawl that she, bought 4 million beads for, and it was all intricate and had a 12-row repeat. And, she's just like an animal when it comes to knitting. And I'm like, I can garter stitch. So another one wants to try crochet socks. Well, maybe that's what we'll do for a crochet along, you guys. Anybody have a good pattern for crochet socks? Kai, are they like tube socks? Or are they the kind that's like bent to emulate your foot and ankle? Maybe I'll go hunt some patterns down on Ravelry or something. Or go YouTube. Yeah, video might be a good idea. I know Bag O' Day has a couple, and I'm sure Mikey has a couple as well. All right, I'm going to put it on my to-do list, you guys. Find a pattern for crochet socks. Okay, I'll see what I can come up with. Oh, goodness. So I had to get all my computer stuff set up for tomorrow so I can go back to work. I work remote from the house. And just in case anything happened with my mom while I was gone, I took all of my computer with me just in case. So then when I came home, I had to put it all back together again. But my laundry's done. My suitcases are unpacked. I got all my stuff pretty much put away except for the laundry I did. I am making bee hooked perfect pair of crochet socks. They have a heel gusset. Pattern is free online. All right, we'll check it out. This week, I made several mini plant pots. I made them like amigurumi in that the dirt ball is stuffed. String of pearls and philodendron type plants out of cotton. Nice. And there is a video which I have found helpful. Thank you, Kai. Oh, gosh. The other thing I did while I was in California was I cooked meals for my mom and put them in her freezer. Now, typically, I don't do that stuff because I have a sister who totally does that stuff. And last fall, when my mom was first diagnosed, she came and she cooked up a storm. And then I came and stayed for a month while she was getting on her meds and getting situated. And we ate what my sister made. And then my sister came back after I left and she cooked up another storm. And then when she went home, I came back, but it was only for like a week over Christmas. And then I left. And so my mom's been eating off of her makes since Christmas. And so she was pretty much running out of food and she was going to have to start cooking for herself or eating peanut butter sandwiches or something, which she wouldn't mind. So I got a few things and I made her some meals, which will keep her going till my sister shows up later in the summer. And then my sister will massive cook again. And so Marina's going to check the socks out, and Kai says, never made plants, but would sure like to as I kill everything that is alive. I hear that. Oh my gosh, my mother's garden. It just rubs in the fact that I have a brown thumb. But, oh well. I'm sure I got other good qualities from her, just not a green thumb. The ability to laugh. I got that from my mother. Also, just so you know, if she ever asks you to play games with her, my mother does cheat. So, all right. Marina says oh boy. Brunaticality has a cute tutorial. Diana says jealous of my daughter's green thumb. Yeah, I'm fairly resigned. I sometimes plant pots, but I have to get on it early in the year because we have a short summer. My mom is a lot of fun, although I have to say she's very competitive. And I mean, it's okay because we do have a lot of fun together, but she's very competitive. And we were playing, I don't know if you've ever played it, but there's a game called Millborn, which is like a travel game. It's not for traveling, it's just about traveling, like you're taking a trip. And I think it originally came out in France because the last version of it, the one that I have in my house, is in French. And you have to know what all the pictures mean so you can play. But the she had a new set of cards, and that one was in English. But anyway, that doesn't matter to what I'm telling you about. So we're playing, and man, she was being brutal because there's all these red cards that you try to stop the other person, and of course, it's just two of us playing. So she kept putting every time I would be green, she'd make me red. I mean, every time. And I just sat there like, okay, mom. So by the time we finished playing several rounds, I was like, okay, I'm done. She was being mean to me. But then I gave her a super bad time a couple days before that. We were playing phase 10, and she tried to use the skip card as a wild card, and I've been razzing her about that all week. So all in fun. But yeah, she is a lot of fun. We picked olali berries. Uh, and the huckleberries, they also had huckleberries, but they weren't really ripe, so we passed on those. But we got some olali berries and came home and had those with angel food cake. Delicious. Well, and truth be told, she was probably mean to me playing Milborn because I beat her so many times playing Mexican Train. So, payback, I guess. I like collaborative games. My daughter and I started playing a game a while ago. Well, during COVID, actually, we started playing games together. We live in this under the same roof. Everybody was home all the time, so um, we started playing games together. And for Mother's Day, I got her the Wonder Woman game because Wonder Woman had come out like the year before or something. I don't know, around that time, I think. And that game we played so many times. It was a lot of fun learning how to play the game, and it's collaborative. So you join up together and play against the bad guy kind of thing. And we really enjoyed that one. Another collaborative one that we played it's called Forbidden Island. Marina, I think Sophia is plenty old enough to play with that Wonder Woman game with you. It's a lot of fun. And it's a, woman empowerment thing. Yeah, I think it's Forbidden Island. There's these tiles, and you have limited movement depending on what your role is. And oh, the same people that made let me think. That made Wonder Woman. Let me look it up. It is a board game. Let me look it up. Let's see. Ravensburger makes it. Yeah, that one's really good. And then the other one we got from Ravensburger, because we liked that one so much, was the one with the movie monsters. Let me think. What is that one called? Ugh, can't remember. Great memory I have. Let's see if I can find it. It's got all the old movie like Frankenstein and the Bride and um oh, I found it. It's called Horrified. Um that one's more expensive for some reason. Probably licensing issues. Uh oh yeah, there you go. Look for it on Prime Day. Horrified has all these monsters like the creature from the Black Lagoon and then it has a bunch of villagers and all this stuff. That one was a lot of fun. We learned how to play that one as well. But we played all of them so many times, and then um, something happened. My um, two daughters started really spending a lot of time together on the phone, and so we kind of haven't really played a lot of games since then. But I'm really happy that they're getting along so good. So. Gotta run, feed the boys, never ending job. Yeah, I could imagine. I gotta feed my husband, never ending job. Uh yes. Have a wonderful evening, Heather. Thank you. Just finished my second hat of the day. Woohoo. Good job, Diana. Girl, I live with brain fog. I hear ya. I'm not sure I can say I have brain fog, but here's what I can do. I can tell you, I have an excellent memory. It's just very short. Both while listening to lives today. Awesome. Glad I could be of service. Well, I don't know. What else do we want to talk about? Anything in particular? Let's see. I watched Casablanca at my mom's. I've never seen it. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. And it was a good movie. Kind of interesting. A lot of older movies are too slow, they don't have a very fast pace and they're hard to watch because we're used to things moving at a faster pace, and that wasn't really a problem. So Diana, these hats you're making, are they for any particular purpose? Or is it for things we're making Thursday? And you don't want to talk about it? Thank you, Kai, for coming by. I appreciate it. Oh, they're for Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach. Oh, okay, that's K&K's outreach. That's right. Very nice. Yeah, I don't see the point of shipping hats away when I can totally give them out here. So Diana says bye, Kai. Enjoy your pups. Ooh, I'm getting close to finishing my washcloth. Well, that's true. Florida probably doesn't need quite as many. Well, let's see. What else did we watch while I was gone? Monuments Men and something else. Oh, book club. And then let's see, what else? We watched Stuber, which my husband was an Uber driver. So can't not watch that one, I think. So that and crocheting. Oh, and I napped on my vacation as well, which is so unlike me. Yeah, I had a pretty refreshing vacation, so yeah. Usually the only time I nap is when I'm sick, but a couple of times this week I was just like, you know what? I could lay down. And I wasn't definitely not sick. Oops. So let's see. I don't know. Is Marissa still here? Kai left and Heather left. And I see Diana and Marina. So who else is here? Jeanette may be still here. Yeah, it turned out naps were fine. And I was waiting for it to cool down enough for me to do some cooking so I could get that stuff in the freezer. And it was so hot the first few days. Oh my gosh. We didn't do anything but watch movies. And then there were 5. Absolutely. Oops, 4. Well, you know what, you guys? I think it's about time anyway. So, what do you say we just call it? Nice. All right. That sounds good. Diana's going to knit another hat and watch the Hobbit series. And Jeanette, lovely to hear from you. You and Marina and Diana have a wonderful evening. And I will be back very soon. Night all.